the point I wanted to make to you guys is basically that all of these rivers, whether it's at a macro level like the Orange River, right down to the Olifants River, they're all interconnected with each other. They're all interconnected with ourselves as people. And it's not only physically, it's not about ecology and water quality and that kind of thing. It's about the experiences that we have as human beings. So whether it's fishing on the river or camping next to the river, or that your grandfather caught a big fish at that spot 20 years ago and now you fishing in the same spot. There's a whole cultural, historical, there's kind of many layers of interconnectedness. It's not just lines on a map. And once we realize that and we start looking after our rivers, a lot of positive things will flow on from that.
Postulated the way the Earth got to its current position. And before that time, people thought that the Earth was simply shrinking and expanding, and that caused volcanoes and stuff like this, but they didn't really know where things came from. So Alfred Wegener pointed out that these continents actually fit together. And you know about the whole story that once it was called Gondwana land, according to him now. That was the name that he coined for it. And when places started breaking apart and the continent started drifting on the different plates, on the crust, he called the southern landmass Pangaea and the northern one Laurasia. It sounds like Asia still, so Laurasia in the north.
But basically from a research perspective, what I'm looking at is if soil, we look at vegetation, and we look at something called the GSM, gravel, sand and mud. And we basically look at all those components of vegetation in the water, out of the water, on the banks of the river, the other randoms that don't quite fit in there, the mud, the sand, those deposits and things.
Explore for knowledge!